Welcome to episode 1 of Tamagotchi Reconnection, where we'll be going over the modern connections. Woo! I'm excited about this. So, let's get into this wonderful thing here. So, I have my camera way too close by. We're going to pull it back out. I was recording a reel earlier. Well, not earlier. A few hours ago. And that pretty much shows why it's so close. Reel, short, whatever the heck they call it, to be honest. So many platforms call it different things. But you've probably already seen it. It was me complaining about the Digimon. But let's get into Tamagotchi connections. So, let's get into this. Get into this side of the box here. Let's see, where's my knife at? And this box is like ridiculously big, by the way. I never understand why the American side of the American parts of Bandai really love big boxes. Like, I feel like this would be like a weird music video. Can someone make a music parody being like, of that one song, of make a music parody of Big Butts, but with like big boxes instead? Because look at how much plastic is wasted here. Look at this. It's so much plastic. Just wow. But let's pop it up. And so, ooh, that's actually pretty nice part of that. Let's talk about that real quickly. Sorry. So, ooh, this will be very nice for display later on. That's pretty cool. So apparently it's not stickers on the design this time. They're actually imprinted into the plastic itself. So that's really cool for display reasons. That's really awesome. I'm really excited about that. That is so cool. That means so many things I get to know about in the future that I will probably use this for. But let's get to the devices themselves here, which this pink one over here is already looking like it's ready to fall out, so let's grab this pink one. And there we go. We got a nice little aesthetic here. Do I have my older ones near me? I do not. That's sad. But the little backgrounds are actually hugely different from the original, so that's pretty interesting. We got more of the graffiti aesthetic. This is really cool, a design aspect of it. It really reminds me of the Jet Set Radio with the whole graffiti design and everything. The paint is actually pretty nice on there. It's very much more reminiscent of the modern designs to where it won't really scratch off easily. It is a bit raised, which is kind of worrisome, so maybe it might scratch off over a bit in time, but it should be fine. It's also a bit weirdly done, the paint style. So instead of it being way more flat like these ones, now these ones did scratch off easily, but with the more flat design, it came with more of a nicer look to it, I say. Is that how the other modern one is? I have a modern device near me. I can just check. I do have P1 near me. I have not put up stuff in so long, but no, it's just weirdly done. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe that's why this release had such a weird release timing and everything. The painting is done very weirdly on this one. I wonder if this is how all the connections are. If anyone knows, please comment down below. The idea that it's so raised up is so weird to me. It makes me want to get a case for it, because that's kind of worrisome. But to be honest, these Tamagotchis never usually get damaged with me too often. Screen scratching happens, but to be honest, that happens for more dumber reasons. And that's just part of life as well, so. But the paint usually never does, because, like, I have the shorts I wear have, like, a little pocket in them for just whatever. And to be honest, that little pocket there fits Tamagotchis so nicely. And there we go, got the other one out. Actually, we'll take out the instruction manual too while we're at it. So, let's look at the other one. Now, this is the one I really like. The design on this one's so nice. It's also same bumped up style, but like this one's just so nice to me. I love the style and everything. Just, oh, this one really reminds me of Jet Set Radio. It's just so nice and everything. This one has a few issues I don't like about it, but one main thing I don't like about this case is that I feel like the border should have been white instead of black. Mainly to just be different from this other one over here. Because I feel like both of them look a bit too similar. So I feel like this being white would have been a way better pop out. And you could clearly tell they noticed this because the buttons are white. So it's like, why not keep the aesthetic white with the border right here? I also think I feel like the wording could have stayed the same, but to be honest, I feel like that could have changed colors too. I don't know. There's a few things I would change about this one. Not my favorite design choice, but this one right here is really like this one right here. This one really gives me that graffiti style thing to it. This one, not so much. So, it's weird. We did go back to a ball and chain for this release, by the way. Which is a bit interesting. I know that a lot more of the connections have weird little dangly bits in them. The American ones didn't. The American ones, actually, we do have the original connection. Usually use these ring chains, which aren't the greatest. These are a huge pain in the butt, usually. So I'm really glad we didn't go back to ring chains. We went more to this modern choice here. Not my favorite of the modern things. I still prefer how the modern Digimon did it, where they did chain, but with a little clip-on piece at the end. I prefer this way more than ball chains. But I had to deal with the choice they picked in the end. So let's get to pulling the tab, because we have not done this in a while. So let's pull. And it's just a nice weird... Nope, the screen's there. Oh, there we go. Finally loaded up. I'll be changing the time on this one anyway, so they'll both be. I don't like how long it takes them to do that. Okay, there we go. Both of them are on. It's kind of weird that they don't immediately start up, but who knows. And to be honest, I wouldn't be shocked if these batteries die in a few days. In traditional Bandai fashion, they usually put really crappy batteries in these things. So it wouldn't shock me if they did that again. And wow, this is very hard to record. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Bit weirder one. The screen is way more different than the older ones, so it's interesting. But let's see. So I'm trying to get it like nice and focused for y'all so that you can see all the detail. Blah, I'm gonna have to change my camera thing in a minute. Okay. But that is a good angle for right there, for right now. You'll have a little bit of light reflection up there, but that's fine. And we are going with English! So, let's see, today is the 7th. Oop, I passed by it again. And I think today is the 21st. It could be the 20th. What's today's date? I forgot. Wow. And man, this light reflection is really getting me. Okay. In the next episode, we'll be changing we'll probably be pulling down the front light down a bit. Or putting it up. I don't know. We'll find out when I'm messing around with recording. We'll call it the 20th currently. I'll set it to 11 a.m. because why not? Slap my birthday in there. It's 8/13. I know my birthday is very close. It's not that far away now. It's less than a month now. I don't know why I accidentally pressed too many times. But there we go. 8/13. Nickname. This is a concept that I have not dealt with too much. It's so that it specifies different devices or whatever. So this one, we'll give it the good old Geist name, probably. Ooh, we actually have signs and stuff like that. Ooh, that's nice. Sorry, I'm like looking through all the stuff. And I just passed the G. No! Dang it. Dang it, I did it again. See, the issue is it flashes black, and that's like the worst thing for me. I don't like when they do this. Okay, there we go. So this one will have the regular Geist naming, because that's how I usually give these ones. The other one will give a fancy name in a minute. I hate the flashing black. Like, I don't like how it flashes, does that, or whatever. There's better ways of doing it! Like, they could have outlined it, or whatever, and just, like, reversed colored it, or whatever. And I just did it again. Dang it. Whee! Dang it, I let go too late. I did it! Ah! Man, this is going to be a very long video, isn't it? Of me messing up multiple times. There we go, got Geist in there. And there we go, there's the egg. Doing the regular flashing thing. Now look into the other one real quickly. And of course we'll go English there. I do know it's... Man, I'm not doing great at this. See, that one works way better. I like that flashing better. See, that one works way better in flashing. I'm still not great at it, but still. And we'll put this at... I just realized I probably put the other one at 11 p.m., didn't I? No. Bam. 8:13. And we will go to the symbols, because I like symbols. I saw the symbols in there. Where's the arrows? Oh, those arrows are only side ones. I thought there was up and down. Okay, I know what we'll do then. No! We missed it. No! Okay, so we'll have a name. Is it a boy or a girl? They didn't tell me. We'll name this after my favorite Jet Set Radio character, though, because why not? I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. Why did it not tell me? We'll do Beat for this one. Actually, no. We'll do Gum, because I like her character a bit better in Jet Set Radio. That's who I actually play as in Jet Set Radio, y'all. And if y'all have not played Jet Set Radio, go do that. Don't watch my video. You'll play Jet Set Radio. That's way more important in life. If y'all have not played... No, I missed the M. If y'all have not played Jet Set Radio, y'all should go do that. Play Jet Set Radio, then play Jet Set Radio Future, then come watch my video. Y'all's life should revolve around Jet Set Radio. It's a very good game. Yeah, I'll do that one. Are you a girl? Because I wouldn't know it's a boy. Dang it. I messed that up. So, got a scone. That does not look like a scone. That looks like a bagel. Got some sushi. Let's give you some sushi. Let's look at your snacks. You got cone, pudding, tart, apple. I'll give you a cone. I like ice cream. It's summer currently. We'll give him that nice thing of ice cream. Man, that light reflection's way worse on this device than it is on the older ones. Okay, we'll get to nicknaming here. Trying to think of a good name. I forgot good naming choices. Ba 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 da ba. We'll do that one. Okay. So that one's 11 a.m. Did I mess up timing on this one? No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. They'll be converted to my actual time, which, not really actual time. So when I'm setting up Tamagotchis, I'll purposely put in like 2 hours behind me. And that's just because I'd prefer them waking up a bit later than actually 8 or 7 or whatever time these ones get up at. So I'll adjust timing to whatever I feel is appropriate for me. But let's look at the device over here. So we already gave them some stuff. No, I messed up. Okay. Dang it, that messed up my lighting. Okay. So let's get to messing around with this stuff here. So let's see, we got a bunch of games. Okay, we only have one currently. No items. We do actually have a shop function, which is really nice. This is actually different from the older one. So, or from the Katai at least. The other one's done. Okay. This one will be naming Beat. Oh man, I just pressed B. I'm doing this again. Woo! Yes, I'll be naming them after Jet Set Radio characters. I missed that again. Oh my god. I am not doing great today, y'all. Okay. Damn. Oh man. Not. See, I'm doing this like after I finish like work and stuff like that, and so my brain's like occupied with like 50 million other things. And we'll do the little music note. And yep, they're reverse genders, aren't they? Yep, I should name this one Gum. I'm mad at myself. Give it a scone, though. So that's kind of interesting. So, I don't know if they purposely did this or not. It could just be like a cool little first thing or whatever. But the one that looks, that's more appropriate, more towards the feminine side of things, is a girl. And the one that's more towards the male side is a boy. Now, of course, I did horrible at naming them, though, because I named them after the wrong things. But to be honest, the older device told me if they were a boy or girl when naming them. So that kind of sucks that this one doesn't do that. So keep a watch of that, apparently, y'all. That's great to know that it doesn't tell you when it's going to be not telling you the genders. So one negative from the originals right there. But we do have the shop system, which that is something we did not have from the original. So let's actually view some of these random things. So the first one is the status. Pretty simple stuff, though. And there's my nickname in the system and everything like that. This one will probably be my main one to run, especially after I'm finished like this run or whatever. So if I ever revisit these devices, it's probably my main one. So we got the chef thing, toilet. I wonder if it kept the old toilet function of if you catch the poop enough times, it will take itself to the restroom. Who knows? This one's a bit different now. So we do have the game, the item, the shop, and the password function still here. So that's kind of interesting. The password function is a bit different, though, from the last time. Because if you remember in the Katai, it was in the connection thing. This time around, it is somewhere else. Or it's in a different place. So we got game, present, and visit. Visit's a new one in there. So it's kind of interesting that there's already a bunch of differences with these devices. This time around, we can actually do some mirroring of some of the stuff, though. So I guess let's try out game first. Or, oops. I guess we'll do point. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's going on here. Do I actually have to play the game this time around, or is this something different? Nope, it's the crappy money game. It's back again. That's great to know. Not my favorite game. It is pretty cool how they did add some cool animations at this time. So, you saw that there. It said fighting instead of the original just, like, quick thing or whatever. What is this guy needing? Oh. Okay, so got some pretty cool little things though with that. So I wonder what visit is now. So we'll try visit out. So I'm guessing visit's the more normalized function. It's pretty interesting that they did actually separate the original gimmicks of this. Because if you remember in the original devices, they were actually pretty much the same or whatever for each one. It was kind of randomized. So you didn't know if you were getting a game or if you were getting the other one. It's kind of weird that this one already has some scratches on it. That's weird. Anyone else notice that? Is that normal? Yeah, it has some scratches on it. That's not for me. That's weird. But there we go. It's going to go back to the older device at some point. There we go. So it's very interesting that visit and stuff like that was kept separated. We can finally show off the pooping thing there. So there we go. And it is nice to know that the timing functions and stuff like that aren't too close to each other this time around as well. So we got the call out sign. This is for timeout and praise. Basically, when they call out, there'll be, and if it doesn't, like if they still have hunger and if they still have food, then there's two types of callouts. If they're crying, they are needing a praise. If they are in the older device, it was either they were just standing there doing nothing, or in the katai and stuff like that, they were sitting there screaming. So I don't know if those same animation shells are still there. I guess we'll find out as we go through this device. Medicine, that's when they get sick. Lights, pretty much basic stuff. Basically turns out the lights when they go to bed. Got friend, present, points. So here's some differences already. Finally, we can look at our points. Got to look at the history of our characters and stuff like that. This could have been in the originals too, but in this one, it's been all in English, so it's actually easy to tell apart. And family is going to be a very interesting one. So I guess that's for later generations and stuff like that. And of course, that last one right there is when they need something from you. So it lights up when they only need stuff from you. But currently, that's pretty much it from these wonderful little devices here. Let's see what the minigame is real quickly while we're at it. So this is probably my favorite minigame, isn't it? It is! Yay! I'm excited for this to be back. Oh, it's actually different. It also has different music tones. That's kind of interesting. Oh, what? Did they change the controls of it? Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So, they changed the controls out. Oh, that's going to confuse me so much. So in the original, it was just the first two buttons. And in this one, it is actually separated. So it's actually the left and right buttons. The controls also make different music tones now, which is kind of interesting. I think I prefer the controls like this, though. Instead of them being really close together, they're actually separated out now. That does mean you can't cancel out of the minigame, though, so I don't know if I like that. But to be honest, if you want to leave the minigame, just mess up once. And I do like the little musical aspect of it now, because that shows that you actually press the button and stuff like that. Communicates that you're actually have some differences in there. So, ooh, I'm kind of liking this already. Now, this could have been like how the American release was. Like I said, I don't have the Western releases of the original Connection V3. And the music notes are moving way slower, though, compared to the Katai. So that is very easy to get past this minigame now. Like, I ran the Katai and Akai, and this music game went way faster than this one. And I'm getting lost in playing this minigame. No worries, we have a bit of time before we have to check the other one. I know it just made a call out, so I didn't sound, but I want to see what happens when you get to 100. There we go. So it does a little animation. It actually goes back and forth now, which is pretty cool as well. So that one's pretty easy to do. And of course, it's going to make us do the little health thing here. Is this one eating food and stuff like that? Yes, it is. Okay. And that's pretty much it. So that's all it is currently on these devices. So we'll be feeding them and stuff like that. And now we're just going to be waiting for things to happen. These are baby stages, so not too much stuff happens here. And let's see, I'm going to check the other side just in case if there's any differences in the games here. Nope, it's also still the same on this one. Okay. And this time around, it's actually just music notes. It's not like the Katai and Akai where they flipped out the styles and everything. So that's pretty interesting. I'm going to get to at least 10 or 20 maybe. And then we'll end the episode, because why not? We've gone through everything for this first episode here. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited to finally get through these devices. It's weird to finally hold them, because like I've been waiting for this for so long now, so it's like, yay! And it's so cool to finally have this like whole experience in my hands. The connection line's like one of my favorite lines of Tamagotchi, so it's like really cool to just have this around and know that other people get to have this experience too. So I recommend people actually get these while they can, because these are some really awesome devices. And hopefully Bandai will be selling them for a while, like the P1 and P2, because that's just really, it'll be really cool. And I really hope that more designs come out of this, because, like I said, the pink one's not my favorite. Love the blue. Blue is totally my aesthetic. So if they make more random designs in the future, I'm hoping that get to experience all those random designs. Because what was it? They released a bunch of shells. There's like the clear one and stuff like that, a bubbles one. Japan got their own exclusive ones, which, I'll be honest, them Japanese ones look pretty cool. I might actually pre-order one of those from Japan. Or buy one, not pre-order. And there we go, another complete one. Like I said, the game is way easier on this one than it is on the original. The original went, like, way faster. But we'll end it right there, because it is now apparently 26 minutes into this whole entire thing. So... And is it complaining at me again? Because I haven't fed it enough? Yeah, it is. Okay. And I'm kind of curious, is seatbelt animation still a thing? Yes, they are. Sweet, okay. I know I said I was about to end this anyway, but I wanted to see all this cool stuff. Oh, I dropped it. It's fine. And he's about to poop. And we'll stop that real quickly. And we'll do the last C button animation, and then we'll actually, like, stop it from here. And then I'll just do real random animations currently. Okay, yeah. So, that's it for now. So, see y'all next time. And this will be pretty fun with these little devices here. I also didn't really look into the instruction manual, but to be honest, it looks very basic for what it is. And we already know what's all going on in the connections. We've gone through these devices before. There's only a few changes that we don't know about. So, but we're going to end it there. So, thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye! And sorry for the long episode. Woo! Whoop!